Millie Odhiambo and all other politicians. Millie Odhiambo, if you can share this video, please share with her. We are not going to fall for that emotional blackmail. That thing that you are doing huko hivyo kwa matanga ya mtoto of your fellow colleague. We are not going to fall for that emotional blackmail because you have been the same people. You are the same politicians who have been using us like dustbin. Mnatutumia kama duster. So we are not going to fall for those emotional blackmail. It has reached a point that the young people are now calling you, we are now seeing you people for who you are. Citizen activism has started and it will not stop because you politicians have failed. You are the same people who dine and muna to treat ni kama sisi mnaona, like they treat Kenyans as if Kenyans are just like fools. Hatujui what we do, we don't know what we complain na kila kitu. Anyway guys, if you are new to this platform and you are coming here for the first time, I want you to take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So let me give you a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell, and then I'll come back and I'll share the main reason why I'm doing this video today. Thank you, please kindly do that. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and the return subscribers, thank you so much. So this video is exactly for me, to Millie, because you could hear there was a Millie was alikuwa kwa funeral huko Kajiado, and is as if wakona amnesia ama wanataka nini hii ni kama wanajisaulisha. They are now talking about how the country is hungry, the youth are hungry, we need to sit back and talk to them, we need to have a dialogue as a country. Well, since when will you mtakuwa mnatu hii kubeba ujinga yenye tunabebwa all the time, because that's what you people do. Nyinyi watu mnatu you mess things up, and then whenever people come to complain unaambia tulieni, let's talk. We are not going to fall for those emotional blackmail again. You could hear even Sakaja coming out to say at yo, sijui hawa vijana, sijui nini, you need to speak to them, you need to listen to them. The young people have been speaking over and over the years that come on, we need things to work, we need to get jobs. We are not, tunatoka shule hatuna makazi, we don't have anything to do. That you politicians, all you do, you flaunt your money in the public. Mnajaribu kuonyesha vile sasa nyinyi ndio make it kwa life, sisi wote ni failures. You are trying to bribe na 200 300. And then when now the young people come up and say now we need proper governance, we need systems to work, mnaanza kutuambia ati calm down, ati tulieni, bas tulieni. No, that is wrong. And that's why you see the young people are not relenting. They have realized that no one is fighting for them. No one is fighting for them. They are on their own. Anyway, guys, I just want you to watch this video of Millie and Sakaja, and then I'll come back and we'll discuss more on this, because me, I'm not happy. This emotional blackmail will not work. So watch this video, na kama kawaida, I'll be back.
Country, we need to do some soul searching. We have very angry youth. I don't know what's going on in this country, but we need serious soul searching. When we have lost Utu, when we don't feel when somebody has lost a loved one, it doesn't matter what the reason or the justification. And perhaps it is time, I don't know in what format, but we need to talk to each other and stop talking at one another and stop pointing fingers. And we need a moment to heal the nation. Because if we don't heal the nation, we'll be tearing this country. And this is a country for all generations. Whether you are my generation, I don't know what I'm called, whether I am boomers or what they are called, or whether you are Gen X or whether you are Gen Z, we all need each other. And I'm praying that when we live here, it's good that Parliament is opening. May we prioritize, and I thank you, Mr. Speaker, you are here. May you prioritize for us as Parliament that we talk about what is bedeviling us as a country, why we are losing the soul of this country, why we have so many bitter and many angry people in this country, especially young people. There's a problem. Thank you. And Beatrice, we are praying for you. God bless you.
Our young people and what is happening, what you see as bitterness, what you see as anger, is a cry. The problem is not our young people. The problem is us, the political class. We are the problem. And we need, when you hear a cry from your child, what do? You go down to their level, you listen. We need to listen. We need to humble ourselves. We need to take it seriously. Because our young people are not crazy. Our young people are our children. Let us listen to them. Yesterday.
So guys, you can listen to what they are saying. And this is what we've been repeating and repeating over and over again. That you people, you politicians, whenever it is necessary for you, you work together. When it is not convenient for you, you start scattering. You can remember very well that Millie was the one advocating and shouting, "Oh, you stop killing our children during the Gen Z." What has happened now? He's the one now singing. She's the one now singing praises to Ruto. She's the one now accepting everything that this government is doing. He's the one now supporting the government and everything. That is how politicians are. And trust you me, these young people have seen through your lies. They have seen through your lies. And they are not buying it. Right now, they are not trusting any politician. Because you people, and then another thing that upsets the Gen Zs and everything, it's you calling them children. You can't call someone who is 20 years mtoto. No, we are not children. Because why? What was the reason why you mko mnatupatia ID? What does the ID na signify nini? We are adults. We all pay VAT. We all do all other things. So when we come to ask for accountability, you are not supposed to sit us down and call us that you children tulieni. As long as we are paying taxes, then we have equal right to express ourselves and to ask for accountability of how our taxes are being used. But what you politicians do, you don't care about us. And now you are wondering why the young people are not relenting, why the young people are so heartless and are so inhumane. It's because we know you people don't care about us. Even when the Gen Zs were dying on the street, people like you politicians who sided with us, you only sided with us for convenience. It's not because you cared. It was convenient to you at that time. And now that the demonstrations are over, you have now moved on to another thing. You are now sympathizing with your fellow colleague. What about those Gen Zs who are murdered, who are shot outside parliament? What about those people who found themselves nowhere? Like they walikuwa wamechukuliwa wakadampiwa and everything. Have you ever asked for accountability until now? No. Politicians like Millie, as soon as Baba went and shook hands with Ruto, they have forgotten about all that. And then you want to say that these are the people who fight for us. They fight for us for convenience, when it's convenience to them. That is the truth. No one has stood firm. No one has stood until the end. That's why I'm saying that you politicians, the young people have noticed you for who you are. And I want people like I want people like Sifuna. Now Sifuna pia yeye is almost falling into that that category of politician. It's almost falling there. The young people still have a little hope in him, a little hope. But he's almost killing that hope, that trust. It's almost dying. Another person who is bad and is almost ni kama anajipush, is pushing himself into that side of Kenyans not to wasimchukulie, like they just seem like any other politician, is Babu Wino. This is a person who was loved. But look at it, he's still hanging on Baba's coat. Amehang kwa koti ya Baba kabisa, hata kuachilia. Even when he knows that even if he falls from Baba code, hakuna watu huku chini watamshikilia. He has got people who are still hopeful, who still have high hopes on him. But angalii hiyo. You politicians, you've treated us bad for a long time. Watoto wanamaliza shule hawana kazi. The SHA is not working, people are dying in the hospital. You people just address these issues and then you forget. Once, like right now, ODM imewekwa kwa serikali, they are not talking anymore. They are not talking out. They are now lecturing us. You could see how Junet was lecturing Kenyans na hizi mambo zote. And then you wonder why Kenyans are not, sisi lose. We have lost touch with everything anymore. We don't care anymore. Because you people don't care about us. I'm too jolly. So citizen activism will not stop. These young people will not stop expressing themselves, will not stop calling you out for the things you are doing to them. Because you have proved over and over and over again that it is never about us. It is always about your interest and everything. Are you not the same Millie who have seen you now heaping praise on the president? The same person who Kenyans feel like who Kenyans know that he has not delivered for them. Now ODM are now praising that, are now selling, and now they are the same people who are now telling the President Ruto that he will give him another term. Yet it is very clear he has not delivered for Kenyans. And that is something that is open outside there. And then you wonder why Kenyans are like this, that why Kenyans are not cool. Wanajaribu kutulia, wanaambiwa tulia, wanakataa kutulia. Tutatulia aje? Tutatulia aje if all we feel is that you people are not fighting for us? You people are just serving your own interest. You members of parliament are not fighting for us. Mnataka tutulie aje? How? We will not relent, because at the end of the day we feel like no one is speaking for us. If no one is speaking for us, then we will speak for ourselves. That's what the young people are saying, that if no one is speaking for them, then they will speak for themselves. And if you people never sympathized with Mama Rex and all those people who are nini, right now Baby Pendo was killed by a policeman in 2017. Up to now, you politicians have never sought justice. You have never even demonstrated. You have never even called out the government. Raila went, did a handshake with Uhuru na hiyo story kada hivyo. And then you still want us to come here ati sasa nyinyi mmeguzwa. Ati sasa you are so emotional. Ati the young people, we need to speak. Something is not adding up. We want the system. We all know what is wrong. You all know what is eating this country. Work on that. Stop calling us for dialogues. What are we doing? We cannot dialogue about corruption. If someone is stealing our money, we call him out for it. There are some system, there are some laws in place. Why are you people telling us that now? Ati ya hapana, ati yo sijui mmekasirika sana, tulieni. Tutulie ndio nini ifanyike? You know what's right. You know what you need to do. Can you politicians just do what you need to do? Can you keep the government in check? Parliament, can you keep the government in check? Because you people call mnatuita children, that blackmail, that emotional blackmail, and making us feel like we are less, ama we are young, we should not speak. No. This population, the Gen Zs, are people who are educated. Ni watu wameenda shule. They know. And you cannot fool them. They know when you are blackmailing them. They know when you are taking them for a fool. They know. And it's maybe because our parents, maybe their level of education wasn't that much. Maybe that's why they were being taken for a ride. Maybe. But right now, at this time, these young people are not buying it anymore. They can see through the lies. They can see through the sarcasm, the irony, the things you are doing to them, everything. 2017, we are going to have a different shift in the Kenyan politics. Most of you politicians that have been riding on Kenyans' ignorance to get elected and to get, you are going to get a rude shock of your life in 2017. That is the reality. No, in 2027, because the young people have realized that it is now or never. We need to come out and stand for ourselves. So this emotional blackmail by politicians, you telling us this, telling us this, telling us this, telling us this. No, it's not going to work. It will never work again. We have seen you politicians. Right now, we don't trust any politician. Anyone who is a politician, we don't trust. Even that Morara that you keep on calling him, we don't trust that guy. Because we know that at the end of the day, it's all about your interest. You don't care about us. So this goes to Millie, that at the end of the day, the anger that you are seeing with Kenyans, it's not Kenyans that no. It is the anger that they have accumulated over the years. It is the people, and this has been fueled by people like your characters. Like we have no politician who just stand firm on one ground and accept one thing. And most of you are just sycophants of your leaders. Especially new members of parliament from Nyanza, that whatever Raila says, you just follow. Even for politicians that are educated, they are smart, they just follow blindly. So we have no people who speak for us. And God has even revealed ODM, the true color of ODM to us. It is now we know that ODM doesn't fight for Kenyans anymore. They fight for their own interest. You can hear how Kina Junet was saying, and all of us, and the main reason of a political party is to take power. So for you, for as long as you take power in whichever means, that is okay with the ODM. So you have never stood, you have never fought for a right. All these things, all these rights and all these things and all these things you've been fighting was only for convenience. It was only because you are not in power. It was only to get yourself into power. So it is not about serving the people. It is about your party being in power and also reaping the benefits of being in power. It's not about us. Anyway, guys, that was it from me. I don't have much to say. If you feel like you want to express yourself, please do it in the comment section. But above it all, remain respectful and don't insult anyone or anything like that. So thank you. Until next time. Bye-bye.